What's going on, Army? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here back today with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with a special treat today, the full album reaction to Wings by BTS. Now, just from looking at the track list, I believe there's only 2 songs on here that I've heard before. Other than that, everything I believe is going to be a first time reaction. So we are definitely not going to skip over those songs. We will continue to listen to it, listen to the album, how it was intended all the way from the beginning to the end. As you know, the new BTS album comes out in just a few short weeks. And so we definitely have lots to catch up on, lots of reactions to do in so little time. So let's not waste more time. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, with the intro to the song, which looks like is only by the homie J-Hope, Boy Meets Evil. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
어두워져가 내 미래의 빛 지기 어린 사랑의 이른 꿈의 내 야망의 도끼 매어 칼을 갈았지 뭐 참을 수 없는 내 욕심에 칼을 무뎌져 알고 있었다 이 사랑은 악마의 또 다른 이름 손을 잡지 마 외쳤지만 쳐버렸지 내 양심을 날이 갈수록 느끼는 내 가로운 현실도 현실에 지겨운 깨물던 비트 생각 못했지 그 욕심이 지옥을 부르는 나팔이 터지는 숨이 차오르고 뒤틀린 현실에 눈 감는 매일 밤 울리는 비극에 오르고 But 이 죄 벗게 그걸 잊는 게 당초에 보기가 안 돼요 그 입술이 너무 달콤했기에 연애 취해 서버려진 미래 깨어나고 볼 땐 이미 사막인지를 건드릴 수 없는 매성주의 시선들 기적으로 외쳐 이 현실을 미치도록 좋았지 달콤함에 중독된 병신 그래 병신 놓치기 싫어 쌍마의 손길은 Too bad But it's the sweet It's the sweet
This flow and this beat,
But it's the sweet It's the sweet It's the sweet Too bad
it's too sweet.
It's the sweet It's the sweet It's the sweet Too bad But it's the sweet It's the sweet It's the sweet It's too evil It's too evil Yeah, it's so evil
Wow. Right off the bat, you start this album with a very powerful intro. Powerful. You see lots of positive words and negative words meshed into one song. I mean, we saw love, we saw evil. I mean, those things shouldn't go together, which I read most of these lyrics and I kind of think to the Bangtan universe and at what point we are within that series. And you kind of think about like what he's talking about, whatever he's so infatuated with, whatever's tempting him, he loves, but it's not the best and healthy option for him. Maybe it's addictive in a good, but also in a harmful way. And they are exactly right with the title of this song, with Boy Meets Evil. As we know, and again, I kind of want to relate it to the Bangtan universe, and again, at what part we are in that series. As we get older, right, our innocence is tested, right? From going from a innocent child who hasn't really explored much into the universe to growing up into a teenager, into an adult, we come into contact with lots of new experiences and challenges, things that definitely might tempt us. And boy, are these things good at tempting you. It's getting dark, the light of my future, the path of my dream I lost because of my immature love. My determined ambition, I sharpened my sword every single day, but it gets dulled by my irresistible greed. This love is another name for evil. Don't hold its hand. I shouted but betrayed my own conscience. The fierce reality that I feel more and more every day, ripped by reality, my crimson blood gets shed. I haven't thought that the greed would become a horn that calls upon hell. I was madly in love. I was a fool addicted to your sweetness. Yeah, a fool. I didn't want to let go of the touch of evil. You want to know exactly what he's talking about here, but we get greed is definitely something that sticks out to me here, and love. And at this point, a kind of maybe immature love, I guess. Even, you know, even he kind of mentioned that. And then greed is something that I don't feel like anybody should ever have to go through. A negative emotion and a negative feeling, a negative characteristic to have, if we're being completely honest. Greed always leads down a path of evil, a path of darkness, right? And again, there are lots of things out there, right? Lots of temptations and stuff like that that give off this feeling of, we're gonna make it better if you try this, and or you do this, and or you involve yourself with this, it's gonna make it much better for you. It'll take away the stress, it'll make you feel better, you'll benefit from it. And whatever it is, it possibly may do that, only temporary, but the long lasting effect is more of a negative one. I mean, it definitely has most of these things have a very harmful effect to you mentally and or physically. It is not looking good. He can literally see his future start to disappear. And when he looks around him, there's just more things to trap him, and it's not letting go. Once it has you, it's hard for you to let go, and it's hard for it to let you go as well. Very interesting with the first intro of the song here. And then from here, you can kind of see the direction that they went to, because right with this intro, it beautifully is going to transition after you talk about something like this into Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Now, your boy has already gone and reacted to Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the music video. So if you want to see it, make sure to go check that out, as well as we reacted to it a second time here on the channel for the Bangtan universe and the series that we are watching over there. So again, make sure to go check it out. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Let's get into it. This song never gets old, bro.
이건 나를 벌받게 할 줄. Peaches and cream, sweeter than sweet. Chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings. But 너의 날개는 악마의 걸. 너의 그 sweet 앞엔 비려비려. Kiss me, 아파도 돼. 어서 날 조여줘. 더 이상 아플 수도 없게. Baby, 취해도 돼. 이제 널 들이켜. 목기스키, 널 위스키. 내 피땀 눈물, 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가. 피땀 눈물 내 차가운 숨을 다 가져가. Want that money, 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 money. Want that money, 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 money. Want that money, money, want that money, want that money, money.
Money, money, money.
아파도 돼, 나 묶어줘. 내가 도망칠 수 없게 꽉 쥐고 나 흔들어줘. 내가 정신 못 차리게. Kiss me on the lip, 립술만 내 빛. 너라는 감옥에 중독되게 네가 아닌 다른 사람 섬기지 note. 알면서도 삼켜버린 독이들. 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가.
Money, money, money. And again, at this point right here, they're giving in, right? This is at the beginning stages of giving into that temptation. Kill me softly, close my eyes with your touch. I can't even reject you anyways. I can't run away anymore. You're too sweet because you're too sweet. It's like that in the beginning. Like I said, and we'll just compare this to like drinking alcohol. When you're younger, drinking alcohol for the first time, let's be honest, the first time you had a drink, it was probably not good. Whatever it is, whether you're partying with your friends or you're just drinking, whatever for the experience, we'll just say that it's different, right? Eventually, especially because things like cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, those things have addictive qualities. Eventually, it starts to become sweet, right? It starts to become a good thing. Little do you know the damages that are being done to you because of these things. Again, both mentally and physically, irreversible damage, by the way, that I want to add, which is why it's so important that you stop these things as early as you can before it kills you. Now, obviously, it's not saying that it's a bad thing to do these things. Drugs, stay away from, kids. Do not do drugs. But let's say in instances of drinking alcohol, I believe drinking socially is not bad. If it's an every other weekend thing, or only when you're hanging out with your family or something like that, hey, sure, have drinks. But having too many can cause, again, a lot of irreversible damage. But at this point of the song, we're not talking about having, and for instance, I'm just using the example of alcohol, every once in a while. This has become a daily thing at this point, where it becomes an evil and ugly thing to have in your life. Abusing these things is not a great thing. And that's what it's become to at this point, where they can't even say no anymore. They just fully give into it, which is both the addiction and abusing of this thing. So I just want to point that out as well. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, that was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Like I said, if you want to go see my reaction, my full reaction to the song, y'all make sure to go check it out. But pretty much just, my overall, just having that temptation, again, growing into an adolescent and to an adult. As we make these transitions, there are going to be multiple challenges that you face, lots of things to tempt you. And depending on the decisions that you make, can have an effect on you. The song just screams the difficulties that maybe these 7, but anybody will face growing up, the challenges. So again, if you want to go see my full in-depth reactions, make sure to go check out those reactions. Alrighty, y'all, we have the next song on the album, track number 3, called Begin. This one is by the homie Jungkook, just him on this one. That voice right off the bat. Okay. That beat, man. Them notes, too.
You make me begin.
Ooh.
You make me begin.
Oh. His voice is so lovely.
You make me begin. You make me begin.
I'm already in love with this song.
You make me begin.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is nice.
You make me begin. You make me begin. 죽을 것 같아. 형이 슬프면, 형이 아프면 내가 아픈 것보다
Oh.
Brother, let's cry, cry. 울고 말자. 슬픔은 잘 모르지만 그냥 울래 because you make me again. You make me again. You make me You make me You make me again. Oh, you make me again.
I like this one. I like this one, bro. Oh my goodness. This was nice. This was really nice. So we've already got an intro with just J-Hope on it. And on the third track, we got JK just by himself. Feel like I have an idea of what the song is talking about. Right off the bat, we start with where it started for JK, who he was prior to becoming one of the members of BTS. The 15-year-old me who didn't have a thing. The world was big and I was so small. Now I can't even imagine myself who used to have no scent, who used to be empty. I pray. That's what these boys did for JK. That's what joining the group did for him. He changed into what it looks like a better version of himself because of the people he was surrounded by. Because he had people, so close to him that loved him, cherished him, right? He no longer feels empty. Because of this, because of everything that they've done for him, right? And these new emotions and feelings that they've given him, right? Because before he felt empty, they've given him a new beginning. They've given him a new life. And then you see it in the background as well later, switched up a little bit. Fly with me, smile with me, cry with me. Everything that we will experience moving forward, we are going to do together. After I've met you, you made me feel like I would never be alone again. So because of that, I'm repaying moving forward the same love that you had showed me, right? Being there for you when you need me, flying together, smiling together, crying together. We will do it and face everything together. I'm in love with this. I'm going to see myself listening to this every single day. I'm going to be completely honest. And we get the perspective from the homie JK from, an innocent actually the youngest mind in the group, the youngest person. We get the baby's emotions, feelings, and attachment to his older brothers. It's a beautiful song. I love this. It's beautiful. Lie is the fourth track on the album. And I think it's just the homie Jimin. So J-Hope got his own song with the intro. Last song with JK. This one with just Jimin? They're spoiling me too much already with this album. Ooh, a little bit more upbeat. Okay. Hold on. I already have to pause it, and I apologize. I'm assuming based on what I'm reading, we're going back to that kind of temptation, evil thing. I think he realizes he's caught in a lie. You weren't as sweet as I thought you were. You told me that things would be better, and it's not getting better. I get like a chills, and it's good because trust me, the homie Jimin is killing it right now. But at the same time, I get like bad chills. Y'all ever heard like an eerie sound in a scary movie? And like maybe a jump scare is about to happen, and the sound that's playing in the background is giving you chills, that's making you like a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. When I hear those like voices in the background that are singing, that are kind of harmonizing together, is it just me, or does it kind of have like an evil sound to it? But the emotion that they're already trying to make me feel, and I can pretty much sense at what emotion they're trying to grasp for me. Oh, they're bringing it out. I'm just as scared as he is. Right? I'm just upset as he is, knowing that he's caught in the lie. Like, I feel like so betrayed. And it's just off of the sound, but those harmonizations that you're hearing in the background. Like that right there, that sounds like the evil entities coming together, like trying to persuade me and or, get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it is a weird sound. Let's get back into it. I'm sorry. Woo! God damn. Oh my God, bro, this is so gas. Don't put a match on it because my monitor's just gonna start in flames right now. There's so much damn heat just radiating off my screen right now because of this song. Oh my God. Oh, and I had to pause to say, like, just based off of this, I've seen the boy move in the past. We've seen him dance. I feel like he would do like I don't even know. I feel like he would have a great dance to this. There's got to be one, right? There's got to be. Like, y'all remember with I'm Stuck With You, how he danced to that? I could see something almost similar to that. I don't know if they have or haven't, but I could see something like similar to that, especially with how much emotion and like just passion he's singing with right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little bit to talk about after this. Ooh, I like it, and then it's, I don't know. It keeps me on my toes. That's... I'm trying to hold him back. I'm trying to hold him back. I almost cried there. This song is so powerful and so sad at the same time. And then you mix that with his just beautiful voice, from such power to switching it up and going so soft and feeling so vulnerable, so weak. Woo! I'm not, the chills, I imagine, are the same kind of chills that all of you got the first time you heard this song. Yeah, we definitely need to go back and talk about this one. This was crazy. That whatever it is that they're addicted to, whatever it is that's pulling them in, and for all of them, it's probably different. Jimin's realized, you're no good for me. You've done nothing but hurt me this entire time. You lied. You're a big, fat liar. And I say fat because it was small in the beginning. It is now so big, it is starting to consume him. All I can think about is anybody who has ever been in a position where they are, we're going to bring it up because all I can hear is the voice of so many people who maybe are addicted to drugs, who maybe are addicted to alcohol, to tobacco, or whatever it is, that gambling, whatever their addiction is, whatever makes them feel good. There's a point in when it becomes abusive and or too much that people want help, but because they're so far gone, it is so hard to get them back to where they were. And you think of many of the people right now who are going through that, who want the help, who want to be treated, but once you're sucked in and it's got a hold of you, it is so hard to get free. Whatever it takes, save me. It keeps happening even though I run away. I am caught in a lie. Caught in a lie. Find me. That was innocent. I can't free myself from this lie. Give me back my laughter. Take me out of this hell. Again, he's realized how stuck he is. He realized that whatever it is that he was caught up in, it's not good for him, and he needs help. Right? He's looking for help, someone to come and help save him, because at this point, he doesn't have the strength to get out of it himself. This song was very emotional. I had to hold back some tears there. I should have just cried, but I'm trying to hold it together so that I could stay focused for the video. And if I start crying, I'm just gonna be a wreck at that point. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just at a loss of words. I don't know what to say. This was beautiful. It was sad. I mean, it captured every emotion. Whatever goal they had, I know they achieved, because with making this song, the emotions that I got from this, I just wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, now the homie V has his own song. Are they just like trying to like spoil me right now? Does everybody get a song? Because that would be dope. This would be something that would be cool on the individual album. Lots of us have been saying like, oh, during their concerts, are they going to do solo performances and stuff? Well, what if they incorporated that into their album with something like this, right? There are 15 songs on this album and 14 on that one. What if we got 7 individual solo brand new songs from each member of the group so that they had their own opportunity to perform solely on stage? Just them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that idea. That'd be nice. Stigma by the homie V. Let's get into it. Okay.
그저 묻어두긴 이젠 버틸 수가 없는 걸 왜 그때 말 못했는지 어차피 아파왔어 정말 버틸 수가 없을걸 나 cry 너에게 너무 미안할 뿐이야 또 cry 널 지켜주지 못해서 더 깊이 더 깊이 상처만 깊어져 되돌릴 수 없는
Yeah, this song screams V, bro. From the beat to the words, just well, I gotta hear that again. Hold on, I wasn't expecting. Hold on, let me just go back. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like he was talking to me. I mean, am I tripping here? I feel like he was talking to me just now.
Are you calling me a sinner?
I'm not calling you anything. Oh, his voice, bro. Damn! V! Wow. When they were in the booth making these, how could they focus? Like while the boys are doing their thing in the booth, J-Hope, JK, Jimin, and V, up to this point, how are you staying focused? If I'm Yoongi and I'm producing this and I'm making edits on the screen, I'm like, I mean, how am I supposed to focus when, oh my God, when they sound like this? Just wow, bro. Golly. Now, I definitely think what's interesting is with this song, we get a few times here where he says, I'm sorry, my brother, at the end of the song, I'm sorry, my sister. What I get from Stigma here, or from the song, is at this point where we've kind of transitioned and everything that we're talked about up to this point with each individual song, I think we are now at the guilt stage, especially right off the bat right here. I've been hiding it. I tell you something just to leave it buried. Now I can't endure it anymore. He's got to say it. He's so guilty about whatever, whether it's, you know, whatever that, you know, he's been dealing with the temptation and or addiction, or maybe some past mistakes. It's hurting him. It's hurting him that he feels the need that he has to share this with his loved ones, with his close relationships in his life. He cannot hold this in any longer. He has to tell somebody, right? He feels so damn guilty. And this is another step in the process of healing, if we're being completely honest, is you first have to admit that there is a problem, right? You have to feel guilt. When you've made it to the stage and you can admit for yourself, what I did was wrong, and these are the things that I've done, you've moved on past that step, or at least you're in the step in the right direction. This guilt is just cutting deeper and deeper and deeper, like pieces of broken glass that I can't reverse. And I think another thing is he's not only hurting himself, he's realizing he is hurting those around him as well. And this is something, again, when somebody is going through something, especially with the examples that we've talked about earlier, you are not only hurting yourself, you are hurting those around you who love and care for you just as much. It was you who was punished. You who were only delicate and fragile. Again, this whole song, it's just feeling sorry, being guilty, and feeling that guilt, right, is the premise of what I feel like with this song. And when you've reached this point, you are, again, at an all-time low as well, right? And not in a sense of what he's doing has put him at an all-time low. You feel so low because you've hurt the person that the people that you love so much. I love this song, man. This is a beautiful song. Again, 10 out of 10. I mean, every song up to this point is a banger, bro. Like, show me one BTS song that I'm not gonna like. Show me one, because I don't think anybody outside of, I'm not talking about armies here, the haters out there, I'm talking to you. Show me one. You will not find it. I don't even care if it's something silly, like a Super Tuna kind of, I love the hell out of that song too. And then you give me stuff like this, the message, the vocals, that smooth kind of soft, jazzy beat in the background. How am I supposed to hate something like this? How could anybody hate music like this? Dummies, that's who. This was amazing. 10 out of 10, absolutely beautiful.
내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 어릴 적 집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 나를 이끌 때 널 우러러보며 동경했었네 작은 손가락으로 널 어루만질 때 I feel so nice, mom, I feel so nice 그저 손 가던 대로 거닐던 건반 그때 너의 의미를 몰랐었네 바라보기만 해도 좋았던 그때 그때 기억해 초등학교 무렵 내 키가 너의 키보다 더 커졌던 그때 그토록 동경했던 널 등한시하며 배고 갔던 건 방구 위 먼지가 쌓여가며 방치됐던 네 모습 그때도 몰랐었지 너의 의미 내가 어딨던 넌 항상 그 자리 지켰으니 그런데 그게 마지막 이럴 줄 몰랐네 이대로 가지마 You say 내가 떠나도 걱정은 하지마 넌 스스로 잘 해낼 테니까 널 처음 만났던 그때가 생각나 어느새 훌쩍 커버렸네 네가 우리 관계 마침 펼찍지만 절대 내게 미안해 하지마 어떤 형태로도 날 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때 반갑게 다시 맞아줘
that is...
그때 기억해 까맣게 잊고 있었던 널 다시 마주했던 때 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아주었던 너 Without you I'm nothing 새벽을 지나서 둘이서 함께 맞는 아침 영원히 넌 나의 손을 놓지 마 나도 다시 널 놓지 않을 테니까 그때 기억해 나의 10대의 마지막 을 함께 불태웠던 너 그래 한치 앞도 빼지 않던 그때 울고 웃고 너 함께 웃어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로 박살난 어깨를 잡고 말했지 나 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에서 난 말했지 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 주시고 방황했었던 절망의 깊은 수렁에 빠졌던 그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만난 걸 원망했던 넌 꿋꿋이 내 곁을 지켰지 말 안 해도 그러니 절대 너는 내 손을 놓지 마 두 번 다시 내가 널 놓지 않을 테니까 나의 탄생 그리고 내 삶의 끝 그 모든 걸 지켜봐 너일 테니까 내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 어릴 적 집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
Wow. Wow. So we got introduced to the first love of Yoongi's, which as a kid was music, through the form of this brown piano that he mentioned several times. I love how at a point in the song, he even manages to give the piano life and a voice.
내가 떠나도 걱정은 하지마 넌 스스로 잘 해낼 테니까 널 처음 만났던 그때가 생각나 어느새 훌쩍 커버렸네 네가 우리 관계 마침 펼찍지만 절대 내게 미안해 하지마 어떤 형태로도 날 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때 반갑게 다시 맞아줘
Honestly, it's kind of bringing a tear to my eye because he gave the piano a life and a voice, and when it speaks to him, it pretty much just tells him like you're gonna grow up and move on, but at any point that you choose to come back, you know, I'll be here. And there was a point in his life where he did kind of stray away from it a little bit and then came back, and he had mentioned how it accepted him with open arms, didn't hesitate, right? No question. And speaking of the piano, there are multiple cases where we see Yoongi in the piano several times in the BTS universe, especially when Suga starts to stray away and kind of drift off into, you know, a darker path, that at times we even see the piano on fire. This song is beautiful. I mean, it's a fantastic and a wonderful song, very passionate, very emotional. I mean, the way he changes his voice, bringing in more of like a negative emotion with anger and frustration as the music and instrumental and piano in the background starts to heat up a little bit. And again, giving something like the piano and an inanimate object a voice of its own is a very creative thing and very difficult thing to do. Something I've never really seen done. And the fact that he was able to do that and do it so well and thoughtful was truly amazing. I mean, this song has me speechless. And this just goes to show like in his case, like if everything kind of fell back into place, right? Music found its way back to him and he found his way back to music. But for a lot of us who get older, let's be honest, there's a passion that you probably had as a kid and or a teenager that when you got older and got a little busy and had to do more adult things, go to work, cook food, you know, take care of a house and or kids, you kind of fall away from that passion, right? You fall out of it. And for a lot of people, it's a sad thing. They never get to fall back in love with it again and do those things that they were so passionate and loved as a child again as an adult. And this is one of the reasons why even now as an adult, for me, that passion and love was video games. The way the piano is to him is the way video games is for me. Video games also keeps my inner child going. It makes me feel youthful, makes me feel young still. And so video games is one of those passions that I hope that I never fall out of love or out of touch with. The same way he feels about this piano and the same way he feels about, you know, music for him is the same way I feel about video games for me, you know, or in this case, I can't lie, this new kind of love that I haven't experienced for something like video games, I'm now experiencing for BTS, and I will never stray away from that. I can guarantee you. Let's go to number 7, which is called Reflection. This album is great, bro. Oh, this album is fantastic. And everybody's song and instrumental so far, the vibe of them has been completely different.
I know every life's a movie. We got different stars and stories. We got different nights and mornings. Our scenarios ain't just boring. 나는 이 영화가 너무 재밌어. 매일매일 잘 찍고 싶어. 난 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 근데 말야 가끔 나는 내가 너무너무 미워. 사실 꽤나 자주 나는 내가 너무 미워. 내가 너무 미울 때는 독서내와. 그냥 서있어 익숙한 어둠과 웃고 있는 사람들과 나를 웃게 하는데 슬며시 다가와서 나의 손을 잡는 feel 괜찮아 다 둘셋이니까 나도 친구가 있으면 좋잖아
beat, the words, the lyrics.
세상은 절망의 또 다른 이름 나의 키는 지구의 또 다른 지름 나는 나의 모든 기쁨이자 싫음 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음 저기 한강을 보는 친구야 우리 옷깃을 스치면 인연이 될까 아니 우리 전생에 스쳤을지 몰라 어쩜 수없이 부딪혔을지도 몰라 어둠 속에서 사람들은 나보다 행복해 보이네 다들 자기가 있을 곳을 아는데 나만 할 일 없이 걷네 그래도 여기 섞여있는 게 더 편해 밤을 삼킨 뚝섬은 나에게 전혀 다른 세상을 건네 나는 자유롭고 싶다 자유에게서 자유롭고 싶다 지금은 행복한데 불행하니까 나는 나를 보내 뚝섬에서 yeah.
So with RM in this song, I mean, the last 8 lines of this song pretty much summarize, in my opinion, of what this song is about with I wish I could love myself, right? You know, if you convince yourself that you should be a certain type of way or trying to please others, or, you know, you'll never feel like you're accomplishing that, and or you'll always feel like you're a failure, that you're not good enough. And so because of that, it definitely can make it hard to love yourself, right? If you don't fit the norm of how everybody, or the idea of how everybody thinks you should be. You know what I'm saying? Are we talking about Namjoon prior to his success? Are we talking about RM after his success, during his career? I kind of think a little bit of both. The pressure of just trying, you know, to, I guess, to kind of get through this world and feel good about yourself, you know, and even with success that comes on later, you know, if you have this just higher standard of how you should be and how you should act and how you should think and feel, even after the success, if you feel like those things haven't been accomplished, again, how are you supposed to even, you know, love yourself? You know, how are you supposed to be good enough, you know, and love who you are, right? And I feel like I've gotten this message not only in this song, but multiple times from BTS, which is, you know, be the best version of you can be, but also love the person that you are as well. You know, we're all special, we're all unique, we're all different, in a good way, and just always remember to love yourself. Have self-love. Such a beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful. And the next song looks like we have is Mama. I'm assuming this is Hey Mama with J-Hope. I've heard this song once before during one of his performances. I love this song. This is a good song.
정말로 꼭 성공해야겠다고 결심한 girl
mama.
이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에
Hey mama.
내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버팀목이었기에 Hey mama 지나던 램이 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama
Shout out to moms, yo. Shout out to Mama J-Hope.
하늘 같은 은혜 이제 알았어 mama Hey mama so thanks mama 내게 피와 살이 되어주셨어 mama 운동이 그 PC방 로드웨이 레스토랑 가정 위에 두발 뛰는 베테랑 실패는 성공의 어머니 그런 열정과 성심을 배워 wannabe 이제 나도 어른이 되었대 싸게 큰 걸음이 되었게 꽃이 되어 그대만의 꽃길이 되었게 You walking on way
I love that.
Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에
Hey mama.
내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버팀목이었기에 Hey mama 지나던 램이 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama
Hey mama.
세상을 느끼게 해준 그대가 만들어준 숨 오늘따라 문득 더 안고 싶은 품 땅 위에 무엇이 높다 하리요 하늘 위에 무엇이 넓다 하리요 오직 하나 엄마 손에 약속 그때는 영원한 나만의 파티보 Hello mom Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버팀목이었기에 Hey mama 지나던 램이 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버팀목이었기에 Hey mama 지나던 램이 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama
Hey mama. See, I like to see, bro, like this, it's still sad to read some of these lyrics, bro, because it's definitely coming from the heart and stuff, but it's a good kind of sadness, right? So this is definitely a turning point and a more positive emotion than what we've currently seen with a few of the more recent songs, and I think all the songs up to this point. I feel like this is the only one that's really given me that more positive emotions. And a few lines I definitely want to just kind of call out here from the song. Again, by the way, shout out to Mama J-Hope doing her thing, showing her support. And because of this, he feels like he is in debt to her because of the support, kindness, and love that she's shown for him and his passion for dancing and his career in music. When my dad opposed, but I practiced every day, she supported me in the pieces of my dream. But I didn't know my mom's big contribution wasn't a shortcut, but a path to a dream that resulted in debt. Again, he feels like he owes her everything, but at the same time, we'll never be able to repay the debt because of everything that she's done for him, right? And this is definitely something that I feel like I can also kind of contribute here. I feel like we all have a parent and or a loved one in our life who has shown this kind of support throughout your life, right? Who has always been there, you know, whatever path you choose to take. Maybe it was through school or through a certain career and or job. They supported you 100% fully. And I feel like my mom has always been this piece for me. This is such a beautiful thing and a wonderful song, by the way. Again, for him to, you know, give shouts out to his mom and her being there for him and being a big part of the reason why we have J-Hope and why he was able to chase for his dreams and go for his dreams and complete his dreams, right? And become the person that he is today. From an army, Mama J-Hope, I just want to say thank you for being the supportive system in his life that he needed to push through and face his challenges. Now that I'm an adult, you were like fertilizer to a budding plant. Now I'm a flower. I'll be your flower path, you walking on way. And then definitely goes into the chorus. And again, that love and support that he got from his mom is like fertilizer and food to a plant or seed in order for it to grow and prosper. And again, what of a beautiful connection there that J-Hope makes with showing his mom how much he appreciated her, and again the what the support has done for him and his level of success and where he is today. Again, absolutely love this song. All right, come on, Jin. Let's get it, boy.
믿는 게 아냐 버텨보는 거야 할 수 있는 게 다 이것뿐이라서 머물고 싶어 더 꿈꾸고 싶어 그래도 말야 떠날 때가 됐는걸 Yeah, it's my truth It's my truth
Oh, love that note.
온통 상처투성이겠지 But it's my faith It's my faith 그래도 발버둥치고 싶어 Maybe I can never fly
Oh, hold on. I believe I heard him perform this live. Again, I had never heard it up to this point because we're doing the reaction now. Oh, I think I've heard him perform this live, and Lord, let me tell you, I remember it strictly from this part right here. The moment I got chills during this performance when I saw him in July. Oh, brother, words can't even explain.
Maybe I can never fly
Oh.
저기저 꽃잎들처럼 내게 단 것처럼은 안 돼 Maybe I can touch the sky 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어 달려보고 싶어 조금 더 어둠 속을 그냥 걷고 또 걷고 있어 행복했던 시간들이 내게 물었어 너 정말 괜찮은 거냐고 난 대답했어 아니 나는 너무 무서워 그래도 여섯 송이 꽃을 손에 꼭 쥐고 난 걷고 있을 뿐이라고 But it's my faith It's my faith 그래도 발버둥치고 싶어 Maybe I can never fly 저기저 꽃잎들처럼 내게 단 것처럼은 안 돼 Yeah Maybe I can touch the sky 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어 달려보고 싶어 조금 더 Run away, run away, run away, don't cry, cry, cry. Run away, run away, run away, no lie, no lie, no lie, no lie, yeah. Run away, run away, run away, don't cry, 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 cry. Run away, run away, run away, no lie, lie, lie. Maybe I can never fly. 저기저 꽃잎들처럼 날개 단 것처럼은 안 돼. Yeah. Maybe I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어 달려보고 싶어 조금 더.
Damn. Wow. And to read the lyrics now makes this song like 20,000 times better because, again, just to listen to his voice, but not quite understand what's being said, and to now have the lyrics in front of me and make that connection along with the power in his voice, the emotion makes this song 20,000 times better. So I just want to, maybe I don't quite understand. But he says here, maybe I can never fly. I can't fly like the flower petals over there or as though I have wings. Maybe I can't touch the sky. Still, I want to stretch my hands out. I want to run just a bit more. I'm just walking and walking among this darkness. My happy times asked me this question. And I believe this happy times is cue for the boys, right? The other members of BTS. The reason is because in the following lines, they ask him, are you really okay? I replied, no, I'm so afraid. Still, I hold the 6 flowers tightly in my hands, but it's my fate. It's my fate. Still, I want to struggle and fight. So as I kind of read those lyrics and specifically feel like Jin is kind of, he has a lot of self-doubt. He lacks also a lot of confidence within himself, which is interesting that he brings up the 6 flowers or the happy times, which again, I'm assuming is reference to the other 6 members of the group, because we just got done with the GQ interview. And in that interview, he says that he feels like he is talented, but he's not as talented as the other members of the group. I feel like he is making that same connection in this song as well. That even though he's not as talented as the other members or boys that are beside him, he still wants to struggle and fight. He still wants to reach his hands out. He wants to fight alongside with them, even though he knows in his mind, I don't know if he considers himself like the weakest link, which is not true. There are no weak links in BTS. Let's make that very clear. And in that GQ interview, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, make sure to go check that out. We reacted to it. I wanted to talk about exactly how much Jin means to me, right? And how talented and how amazing of an artist he is himself, right? Without one of you, there would not be BTS. And that includes you as well, Jin. You are a piece of the puzzle that makes and completes BTS. And without you, there wouldn't be no BTS. The same way that without J-Hope, there'd be no BTS. Without Jimin, there'd be no BTS or any other member of the group. It takes all 7 of you to make and complete BTS. And I want to make that very freaking clear. Jin has a spectacular, wonderful, and amazing, beautiful voice. And even though he may feel this way self-consciously about himself, right, and have a lot of that self-doubt that he can't necessarily be who he wants to be because he has this lack of confidence, or that he can't compete with the other members of the group, I do not feel that way about him at all. And it makes me upset to know that he kind of feels this way about himself. But it also makes me happy at the same time that regardless of how he does think about himself, he's gonna keep fighting. And we see it here. I want to struggle and fight, whether I have qualities that none of the other members have, or whether I have qualities that I wish I had that I don't care. I'm still going to struggle and fight on and be the best of me that I can be, right? And that's what I get from this song is even though he's having a lot of this self-doubt, he perseveres still. He's still going to keep fighting. Regardless of the struggle, he is going to make it. And I love that. I think I kind of understand it. Again, you guys let me know in the comment section down below, but that's kind of what I get from that. I don't know. You guys let me know. But absolutely, overall, what a wonderful, wonderful song. Alrighty, guys, and I'm actually going to make this a 2-part series, so I do apologize. This first part I'm going to post tonight, which is late Sunday night, and then part 2 I'll probably post tomorrow on Monday, as well as I'm gonna go ahead and get started on another album reaction and or a few of the reactions that correlate to this album, which is like, I know there's a music video to Mama, things like that. You guys let me know what other videos and or music videos or performances you guys want to see regarding this album, especially for the part 2 versions of this album, which is the second part of this album that we did not get to, which I believe is going to be tracks 9 through 15. Go ahead and leave those comments in the comment section, because that way I have, videos ready to get prepared for you guys. We got to get the ball moving. We got to get going. And this video is already going to be 1 hour and 5 minutes long. And unfortunately, my second part, 9 through 15, those tracks, is already another hour and 10 minutes without editing. And that would put this album reaction at about 2 hours long. And I don't want to do that. I want to kind of split them up so that it doesn't seem overbearing and too much. So I do apologize. I'm going to split this into 2 videos. You're going to get this one tonight, and then you will get part 2 tomorrow, as well as a BTS Universe reaction there as well. So you don't want to miss it. As well as Tuesday, you may want to subscribe to the Patreon. I got some videos uploading there as well. A part 2 of a season that you guys have been looking forward to the most. Okay, so let's go ahead and end it. That's going to go to do right there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2. Again, I do apologize, but I hope you enjoyed this part 1 of this album reaction for Wings. Go ahead and do me a big favor. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, as all these things help with the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.